Hi, I'm Michelle Pritchard from Evolution Pilates. This is Leanne. She's going to help me demonstrate a few exercises on the foam roller. So you can start lying on the foam roller, head all the way on the roller, tail all the way on, and she's in a nice neutral position of her spine. And her feet are parallel, hip width distance apart. And we're going to start just with a little imprinting. So she's going to rock her pelvis into a tucked position, and then she's going to rock back into a neutral position and just giving that lumbar spine a little bit of a stretch. Exhale as you tuck and inhale as you come to neutral. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, and nothing else is changing. She's not opening the rib cage as she presses that low back out. Great. And then from there, we'll do a little balance. So I'm going to ask her to float her right arm up to the ceiling and set that arm back down, and floating the left arm up and back down. And now the legs, floating the right leg up to tabletop, that 90-90 angle, and back down, and the other leg. Again, nothing is changing. She's imagining that elongated spine. Now we'll put them together, right arm and left leg. And this may be a little more challenging, and setting that back down. And Leanne is really engaging her core first and then lifting the arm and leg. And sometimes one side can be harder than the other. So yeah, let's do that 1 more time on the other side. Great. And then back down. Now I'm going to ask her to hover her arms just a few inches off the mat and reaching the arms long, and now trying to lift her right leg up, and this will be considerably harder. Great. And back down. Yep. And the left side. Great. And back down. And try that again. And if you have trouble with this, don't give up. It takes some practice. You can also think a lot about engaging through your obliques. So from one hip to the opposite rib, and try 1 more time on each side. Rib cage connected to that pelvis across the center. Last time. Great, and then she's going to set her arms down and float both legs up to tabletop, one at a time, drawing the abdominals in. And we're going to do a little femur arc. So the right toe taps down toward the mat, and exhale. She lifts it back up, engaging abdominals more. Inhale as she goes down, exhale to lift up. We'll do that 1 more time on each side. And you could do more repetitions. I just want to give you some ideas to work with on your roller. Actually, 1 more, right and left. Great. And she's staying nice and easy and relaxed in her shoulder. Now we're going to try 2 legs. So squeezing the legs together, inhale, the toes go down. She's keeping that nice 90-degree angle. Exhale, she lifts up. And we'll do 3 more. So she's also keeping that neutral position of the pelvis, right? As the legs go down, you shouldn't feel the back increase that lumbar curve. And last time. Great. And so for a little more challenge, you can try a little single leg stretch. The right knee stays in, the left leg goes out long, leaving the hands on the floor. Exhale to change. Exhale. And the lower the leg is, that long straight leg, the more of an abdominal challenge it'll be. So you could go a little higher if it feels like too much, or if you can't maintain that nice neutral position. Last time, right and left, and then both legs to tabletop. And let's take both legs up to 90 degrees, and both legs are going to lower and lift. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. And let's do 3 more. Same principles apply. That axial elongation of the spine, helping her maintain that abdominal connection and the neutral position. That was 4, right? And then circling, legs go down and open and circle around. We'll do 4 in each direction. This is a lot of abdominal work, and it's good balance challenge too. Good, and you can see again that her rib cage is staying closed, connected to the pelvis. Other direction, 4 times. 4. Great, and she's breathing. Inhale, she goes exhale to close and lift. One more, and this last one, she's going to keep the legs down at that 45 degrees. Externally rotate legs for frog, bending in, flexing the feet. Exhale, press out and point the toes. Inhale, bend in and flex. Exhale to press out. Two more. Great, this looks awesome. Last time. Good. Back to parallel legs, back to tabletop, and setting the legs down. And let's stretch that out a little. So arms reach up to the ceiling, palms facing each other. Shoulders are going to lift up toward the ceiling. She keeps her head resting, and exhale, shoulders come down. So we're moving the scapula, right? We're protracting the scapula and then retracting the scapula around the roller. You should feel a nice stretch in the upper back and neck. One more time like that. And then she's going to turn her hands to face her thighs, and right arm will reach up by her ear, left arm down by her side. Inhale there, exhale to center, and the other side. And this is a nice stretch. It's also a chance for you to make sure that you're keeping the ribs connected to the pelvis again. You keep hearing me say that, but this is, we stretch the arm, and if we're tight, we'll try to take up the slack in the rib cage, but we're going to keep that quiet. Last time. And then both arms reach up toward the ears and circle the arms around. And I'll get out of the way. Inhale as she reaches up. And exhale down. She's got a lot of shoulder flexibility, so her fingertips graze the floor, and yours may or may not, but that's what we're working towards. Last one in this direction, and then she'll reverse for 4. And this is a passive stretch, right? We're not pushing into any places that are painful. If you find a spot that's really tight and you want to stay there and just breathe a little, that can feel really good. And last time, she's going to bring her arms all the way down. And last thing, we'll just turn the head to one side, taking a little stretch for the neck, keeping the shoulders square. And then to the other side. And back to center. All right. Thank you very much. Thanks, Leanne.